Doreen Granpeesheh is the
Dr. Doreen is an expert in autism.
Doreen Granpeesheh.
Dr. Granpeesheh.
Dr. Doreen Granpeesheh.
Dr. Doreen Granpeesheh is a visionary in the field of autism. Now you can ask her questions on Ask Dr. Doreen.
I am one wanted to know, how do I get help for my autism, but I have no money or support system at all?
Oh, maybe you can write in and tell us where you are.
Yeah.
Because I guess, if you're in the United States, I would probably start by just getting an appointment, like getting in touch with my health insurance, and then getting an appointment probably with either a psychiatrist, psychologist, or social worker. And that's a good place to start. I love working with social workers initially because to some extent, they not only will be able to provide you therapy, but they also are able to guide you and help you find resources. And I love that about the social work side. And I think that's where you have to start is getting a social worker who can work with you and help find resources in your area. I see Karen, North Carolina. I just saw that. Okay, so you do have access to health insurance. You do have access to care through Medicaid. So you could also, if you don't have health insurance, you could just get, just your regular insurance from your state, and you will have access to providers. There are some, I don't know exactly where Cary is, but there are a lot of providers in North Carolina, South Carolina, and you should be able to get insurance coverage and then start to see a provider. But I think the best way to start, honestly, still is to try to find a social worker on your health insurance network or on the Medicaid network, which is, online. And then they can help you find resources.
And can I tell you that my favorite resource, especially for someone I am one who clearly is as capable as you are, that you have the ability to write in and say these things. I agree with everything that Dr. Granpeesheh said, but I think you also need to help yourself by finding a network of people which understand and get you and that you can feel a part of. And my favorite resource throughout COVID that was free for adults who are on the spectrum is something called Movie Chat with Chelsea Darnell. It happens every Saturday night. It's online. It's a group of individuals that are neurodiverse. And during the week, a movie or two movies are announced. You watch those on your own. You log into a Zoom call with this group of people. And I hear it's the most fun thing ever that, you start out discussing the movie and sometimes they have unannounced stars from the movie, like the list of people that they've had at these things. It's absolutely mind blowing. They've had Howie Mandel, Joe Mantegna, all these other stars come and be there to talk about the movie. And what I hear is that you talk about the movie for a period of time, but then the conversation is amazing. It's free. You have to register for it. It's through the Ed Asner Family Center, but it's an online thing, so you can live anywhere and you will make friends in this group. You need to go to the edasnerfamilycenter.org, go to their enrichment, and you'll find it. It's called Movie Chat with Chelsea Darnell. Chelsea Darnell is an amazing young woman who identifies as being neurodiverse, and she leads the group, and she is fantastic. We've had her on the show before. She's amazing. It's free. You can't go wrong, and I think you'll find some people that you'll go, oh, these are people who get me.
Also, Shannon, if I could just, before we end real quickly, It just occurred to me that you might want to try also calling 311. Not a lot of people know about 311, but it is a sort of non-emergency place. So it's they help find local resources. So that might be a place to go as well.
Wonderful. I also want to acknowledge Lisa Greer, who has written in many times throughout today's show with great helpful tips and things and comments. And Lisa, they weren't questions, so I didn't get to them. And we also want to say hi to Swathi. Siri's mom has been watching with us as well. And thank you, all of you. I know we're really out of time, and I'm sure I've missed some comments here, but I want to thank all of you for participating in this special
And
show and
thank
wishing.
you. Thank you
And
for
wishing
me.
Dr. Granpeesheh, Dr. Doreen, a happy birthday, because we certainly are appreciative of yet another year around the sun with you. And your birthday isn't for a couple of more days, but by the time we're back with you next week, you will have celebrated your birthday, so we didn't want to put it off. If you found anything helpful in this video, please give us a like. In fact, make sure that you smash that subscribe button on YouTube and give us a like on Facebook. You can also follow us on Twitter and Instagram for important updates. And please download our free podcast wherever you get your podcasts. See you next time. Until then, give your kiddos a hug from me and one for you too. Bye-bye for now.
To subscribe, click here. And if you'd like to check out some more of our videos, click here.